Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new and have never watched a video of mine, my name is Rena. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I am doing a tattoo tour. I get a bunch of questions on Instagram about my tattoo. I might as well go ahead and just make a tattoo tour for you guys. I have a lot of tattoos, so this might be a bit of a long video, but we're gonna try to make it as quick as possible. I'm just gonna be talking about my experience getting the tattoo, pain levels, and like any meanings behind my tattoos. Let's just jump right in. I'm just gonna start with my first tattoo, which is a tattoo on my leg. It is like a little beach scene. I wanted to get that tattoo because I was born and raised here in Florida. Where you grow up, I think, kind of makes a big impact on your life. I'm not a huge fan of hot weather, but I do love the beach. I do plan to eventually move from here, but for now, this is where I am, and I really like it. I definitely have my days where it kind of sucks and I'm over the heat and everything, but all in all, I love Florida, and it is a big part of me, and it will always have a special place in my heart. It is home. I got it in a spot that was kind of hidden because I was under 18 when I got the tattoo, and my sister took me to get it, but we didn't tell my parents because we knew that they would freak out, especially my dad. He's like totally not into tattoos. So we didn't tell them. Me, my sister, and my best friend Izzy all went, and I got the tattoo. The guy that did my tattoo was a tattoo artist, but he was not in like a nice professional fancy shop. It was actually like in his garage. Everything was really clean and sanitary and stuff, so it wasn't as scary as it probably sounds. There was no AC in the garage, so it was like the middle of summer. I think it was like June or July, and it was like 95 degrees outside. It was my first tattoo. I was pretty nervous, and it was just a crazy experience. My sister ended up telling my mom about it like a day later just because she like couldn't keep it in, which it was totally fine because my mom's super cool and like understanding. She didn't tell my dad, so I had it for probably like 6 months before we finally told my dad. He didn't even like notice it on his own. We just told him. The next couple tattoos, I don't exactly remember what order I got them in because a lot of them I kind of got them like around the same time. I have this, I don't know how to show this. This arrow on the inside of my arm. I have this because I am a Sagittarius. I am very much a Sagittarius. I've just kind of always been into that, like astrology and horoscopes and everything like that. So I like to keep up with my sign, and I think that it's like, again, a big part of me and who I am. So that's the meaning behind that one for me. I have this like rose tattoo on my sternum. I got that tattoo kind of around the time that I started to see like the true beauty in myself. A rose kind of just represents beauty, if you don't know. And so I got that because it was just kind of a reminder that, you know, you're beautiful. One of my next tattoos are these flowers on my wrist. These flowers that like wrap all the way around my wrist. There's not really meaning behind these. I just liked them, and I've always liked the look of like a wrist tattoo that kind of wraps around, and so I really like it. And I had the guy kind of just like free-handed on there. I've had this done over, like the lines gone back over because the lines were kind of weak. I totally have not even been talking about how much any of these hurt. Wow, what a fail. The one on my thigh, the first one, kind of felt like he was tattooing my vagina because it was so close to like my bikini line. But yeah, so I would give that like a solid 9 out of 10 because that shit hurt. I'm not gonna lie. The arrow on the inside of my arm was definitely not bad. Maybe like a 5 out of 10. I don't even remember. The sternum tattoo was honestly way less painful than I thought. I would say like a 3 out of 10. It really did not hurt. And then the flowers around my wrist, They actually really hurt. Again, it was the same heavy-handed artist, which I'm not going to put any names out there. I don't want anybody to get offended or anything. Sorry if the angle on this changed a little bit. The video just like cut out, so I had to start it over. It was just a bad experience. It hurt. Some of the smaller tattoos are ones that hurt way worse just because that specific artist was really heavy-handed. Like, I have a really high pain tolerance. So if it hurt me that bad, that says a lot. I think this is my next tattoo. I have this little patience right here. I think you can see. I'm not as bad as I was before because I've been practicing patience. But I used to be very impatient. If things didn't come together in a short amount of time, or if I couldn't get something done right then and there, I would get very discouraged and I would just feel like it was never going to happen. I was never going to be able to do it or get it or whatever the case was. I was just very, very impatient. I'm not the most patient person now, but I'm definitely way better than I was before. And I think that good things come to those who wait. Maybe that sounds really cliche, but it's very true. If you just settle for what's easy and what's right there in the moment, odds are you're going to regret it in the future and you're going to wish that you would have waited for the thing that you truly wanted in the end. Eventually, everything will turn out fine and things will come around and the world will work out in your favor. So, just be patient. It literally took like 2 seconds. Wasn't very painful at all. Maybe like a 2 or 3 out of 10. I have this snake on my arm. I'm pretty sure like all of you have seen it if you follow me on anything. I'm a very independent person and I think that when you're young and you're not an adult or like under 18 or whatever, it's hard to be as independent as you may want to be. It wasn't really until I turned 18 that I felt that I was able to do pretty much anything in the world. I was totally evolving as a human being. I was changing so much. I was growing so much. I was not giving a shit about things that used to matter to me so much. I felt like I was just shedding old skin. I thought that a snake was, you know, the right thing to get in that case. And I've also really always loved the look of a snake tattoo. Also, I designed this. I don't think that there's like a real snake that looks like this. I think this is the next one. It is just a peace sign on my leg. That was like not painful at all. Again, maybe like a 3 or 4. I had actually never seen this specific tattoo. This is again kind of something that I designed myself. I had seen kind of a similar version of this tattoo, but it was like a middle finger, which is cute and like quirky or whatever, but I don't want to be 90 years old with a middle finger tattoo. Growing up in this kind of society and generation and everything, I feel like this is a very hateful generation and a very hateful world right now. I think that the world needs more love and needs people to spread love and spread peace and just bring happiness to this world. The tattoo kind of means, you know, to just like spread peace until you're dead, pretty much, which is why I got the skeleton hand rather than just like a normal hand. When you are, you know, taking your last breath, you want to look back on your life and think of all of the amazing things that you did for the world and the positive impact that you had on people and everything, and I just think it's so important. Oh, I forgot one. I have this on the back of my arm. I don't know if you can see it. It's 4/4. So it's like 4 of 4. I'm the youngest of 4 and I just love my siblings. I really do. I'm the 4 of 4, you know. I'm planning on getting this redone over because it's kind of done really shitty, but I do want to keep it there. This was actually kind of painful. I would say this was a solid 7 out of 10, and I bled so much right here. My tattoo after the hand on my leg, it's just 98. Me and one of my really close friends, Xavier, he is like a brother to me. We were both born in 1998, so we both have this tattoo. We got it together, and yeah, That's pretty much all it is. We were just both born in the same year. We both wanted a tattoo that like was the year of our birth, and we were like, you know, let's go, let's get it, let's get matching ones. So we have those together. The next tattoo is this little red heart. This is my only colored tattoo. The only color I have in any of my tattoos besides that one is just a little bit of red in my snake. But this is my only like full color tattoo. It's just this red little crying heart. This is actually a Friday the 13th tattoo. I went with, again, Xavier and Izzy, my two like best friends. We literally waited in line for like 4 hours to get these tattoos because it was super, super busy on Friday the 13th. On every Friday the 13th, a lot of tattoo shops, especially Atomic Tattoos, they do like a Friday the 13th event. And so pretty much you can go and pick from these like sheets with a bunch of little tattoos on them, and they're only $13. Mine was actually $31 because I got it colored in, but if you don't get it colored in, it's only $13. I instantly like fell in love with this one. I kept going back and forth between a bunch of tattoos that I was looking at, but I don't know, I just kind of always came back to this one because I thought that it was so, so cute. It took about 10 minutes to do. It was really not painful. I love it. The pain was maybe like a 4 out of 10. The last two tattoos are probably my favorite tattoos. They are the ones that are done the best and the ones that I spent the most money on, but it's so worth it. It's 3 goddesses, and it's like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I love this tattoo. It's probably my #1 favorite tattoo. Pretty much all of my family on my mom's side lives in Indiana, and I used to go there a lot as a kid. I don't go there very much anymore, just because I was in school, you know, in high school and stuff for all those years, and then now I'm older and I work a lot and everything. But Cody and I and my whole family just took a trip there in like September. My aunts always had the, you know, the little monkeys, like the little emojis. It's, you know, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. They always had like little kind of statue-y things of that in the house. And I remember I just always loved it, and I thought that it was so cool and such a cool concept. Very nostalgic. It's not like something that I can really explain that well because I think it's something that kind of only I really get it. But I love it, and it's that whole concept of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil has meant so much to me. I just felt like the goddesses was just a really cool spin on it because I'll be honest, I didn't want monkeys tattooed on me. I just found that this was like a very beautiful, elegant way to display the same concept. I definitely get the most compliments on this tattoo. Everybody loves it. I love it. I will give his name because I do really love his work, and I do currently still go to him for tattoos and probably will for a very long time. He is just Santana Tattoos on Instagram, and if you live in the area, you can get tattooed by him. He's very, very good, super cool guy who's really funny, and he's just great at what he does. The next tattoo I have is my most recent tattoo. I've had this for about a month. Actually, I've literally had this tattoo for a month today. Pretty crazy. Exactly a month today I've had this tattoo. I got this whole piece done at one time. It was about a 3-hour session. This is actually a cover-up. Down here, you might be able to tell a little bit because there's a little bit of like red showing through. So we'll have to go back. We're gonna have to go back over it right here, but this is a cover-up. At least this portion of it is down here. I used to have a HIV ribbon. So if you don't know what that looks like, it's pretty much a breast cancer ribbon, but instead of being pink, it is red. There is somebody very, very close to me that struggles and has to deal with having HIV every single day. But I got the tattoo in honor of them because I just feel so strongly about it. I educated myself so much on it when I found out that they had it. It's just, you know, life-changing for them. You know, that's never something easy to deal with. I only got it covered up for the pure fact that it was not a good-looking tattoo. I got it at a tattoo convention not very long ago, honestly. It hasn't even been a year. When I first got it done, it looked really good. But it healed so ugly. It was not red at all. It was very pink. And the line work and everything was just really crappy. Oh. I wanted to do this to him, so I didn't really want to even go back to him. So I do plan on getting a HIV ribbon again. I think probably just get it small, like on my ankle or behind my ear or something. My camera just died, so I had to stop for a second. The new tattoo, like I was saying, is my sister's birth flowers. So there's just roses and a little bit of honeysuckle. My sister and I are like two peas in a pod. We're very, very close, and I just wanted to dedicate something to her. That is all of my tattoos. That's kind of nice to like reminisce and think of like what was going on with my first tattoo and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I had a ton of fun filming, and I hope you had fun watching it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and go watch my other videos, because if you like this one, you probably like the other ones. Comment down below and let me know which one of my tattoos is your favorite. And I will see you all in my next video. Mwah!